Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. There is not much more to update, but Solana just doesn't want to give up. So the uptrend is still ongoing. It is extended. And as I explained to you, if we break above the ascending wedge pattern to the upside, and I think it's now targeting the ascending trend line here. If we break above this pattern that's been forming to the upside, I will assume that Solana might go without much of a pullback more directly in a third wave rally into the $50 region, but that is currently not the preferred outcome. Nevertheless, both of the scenarios we're tracking are bullish until any major support level breaks. So what we want to do in this video is just to update the support levels. As I explained throughout the last few days and weeks, when the cryptos run, they run quickly. And all we can really do then is to identify ideal targets. They have been broken, but really to have a sort of really meaningful support level for a pullback, we need to see some kind of evidence that a local top has formed. Now, it can take much longer than you would expect that such a top forms, okay? So that is why it's so important in crypto not to try to fight the trend. It's very important. The thing is, the annoying thing with cryptos, they rally significantly for a few days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you get long corrections. We've seen that now many times here. I mean, this was just a very quick rally, really. Took only 3 weeks or so, and then several months of correction, another small rally, long correction, another small rally, possible long correction to follow. Yeah, the pullback will show, but obviously I cannot confirm a pullback until we see certain support levels break. Indicated to you that at the very minimum we need to see a sustained break below the trend line. That hasn't happened yet, so the trend line is still valid. Trend lines are a bit subjective anyway, but you know, we haven't had a sustained break below the trend line. It made another high afterwards. But I think if I remember correctly, in the last video we highlighted that I would prefer to see a divergence before we see the pullback, and the divergence hasn't shown yet. So let's take a look at if a divergence is showing now. I think it was on the daily we talked about it. So the 4 hour already had a bearish divergence. That's still there, and that is, let's double check if that's broken. The MACD hasn't broken a bearish divergence, so the price is still pushing higher, and the MACD is showing us bearish divergences. The RSI is also still making lower highs, but it might break it if it pushes much higher. So, but either way, it might just form a larger top above the previous swing tops, but overall not exceeding here the 88 level. I would still count that as bearish divergence. So yeah, I don't think it will be able to push above that. I mean, you never know, but the indication typically is that you get a very strong reading and towards the third of a third wave. So obviously what I've labeled here as a fifth wave, yeah, also has 5 waves. So within that, there will be a third wave that will likely have been here. And now we might just be in the late stages of wave 5. That's all I can tell you, really. Again, all we need to do is to wait for the pullback to show for me to confirm it. Until then, all we do is to track the uptrend, which is still ongoing, indicate the next levels of resistance, which we're going to do, and track support. And the support now is at $28. That is the first micro support level, the first Fibonacci micro support level that is meaningful, when I can really confirm that the top is in place. But obviously we will get some indications before. So for example, a break below the trend line will be an early warning. And then, very important, I mean, quite reliable will probably be the way the structure looks like. This last swing low at $29.50. So a break below that level would make me more confident that a top is in place. But obviously at the moment we again just see green green candles stapling, right? So far the price has not achieved a meaningful push here above the last swing high. Oh, it has actually. Oh, where are we now? No, we are above that level. So we're above that level, but we have not yet broken above the trend line. That would be probably the next target, around $36. That's at least the next key level to watch. It depends on when we reach that trend line. It's a bit too early to say when, but obviously can go quite quickly. If you just extend the trend line, it might reach it around $36.50. That will likely be a point of resistance. The price previously got rejected here several times. Then again, that trend line is a bit subjective because you have a lot of wicks, not necessarily closed candles there. So, do you take that top or not? That's what I mean. It's a bit tricky with these. But ultimately, a very objective level is here, $38.90. These are the next key levels to watch if the price breaks out above the trend line. And then, above that level, we're talking about $48.40, this swing high. So again, we just follow the trend. The trend is our friend. We don't want to fight the trend. The trend is only not your friend when you don't respect it. So we always want to make sure we respect the trend. But Solana broke above all the ideal targets for this move, but that's nothing special in crypto. I always say that cryptos can extend a lot. Okay, that's just what they do. And if you know that, then such extensions aren't surprising. We will see a lot of extensions if really a bull run has started or a more extended corrective rally. Well, it already is a more extended corrective rally, but I'm talking about a much more extended corrective rally. So that's why it's best in strong uptrends not to, for example, sell too early or not be an all-in, all-out person. Have a core position for the coin that you like to have and to trade. And then just trade around it to make sure that you always hold a core. That's just a general recommendation. And just track support. Maybe with a trailing stop. That sort of stuff that you normally should do in a third wave rally in crypto. That's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.